Hey friends, thanks for joining me today. I have another fun t-shirt to do today. This is a technique that I am having a blast with. I am bleaching the t-shirt a little bit and then I am inking on it. And when I saw this vacay mode transfer, I knew I had to make this with a summer theme. So this is the first t-shirt that I bleached. And to be honest, it's got a little more white on it that I want on the top. But if you look at the bottom, it's not bleached at all. And then it's splattered on the sleeves. Actually, let me switch this so that you can see. So it's splattered on the sleeves. And then I splattered the back just a little bit. And I love it. I think it's so much fun. I just want to do hundreds of these. So I did a reel that should be already be on my Facebook page showing you how I bleached it. It's very easy. It's so much fun. So I hope you will try it. It's a great look for summer. It would be fantastic on a patriotic t-shirt. That would be so much fun. But I am getting ready to go on vacation, so I wanted a vacay mode t-shirt. So I couldn't wait to do this. So the first thing I will do is, so I sprayed the bleach on the shirt and let it dry completely. I haven't washed it yet, and I'm going to go ahead and ink on it. So I'm taking our adhesive mat, and it fits perfectly inside t-shirts and our pillow forms. So I'm putting this inside. It's sticky on one side, and it just holds the fabric in place. It makes it so much easier when you are inking on fabric. I love to use it if I'm doing pillows or towels or anything like that. I always use the adhesive mat. We have two sizes. This one, I believe, is 18 by 18. And then we have a smaller rectangular size that fits our rectangular pillows. And you can also cut these up to use for smaller projects. So I cut up my rectangular one, and I use it for lots of different things. So what I'm doing is just trying to center the shirt on here. And to be honest, I'm not usually a t-shirt girl, but I really love these. So what I did was I sized up in my t-shirts. This is a Bella Canvas t-shirt. They were on sale at Michael's, so I got two. And they're super soft. And I sized up so that I can knot it down at the bottom and just wear it up like that, knotted at the waist. So this is the transfer I'm using, vacay mode. I think it's so cute. I love it. And I love this font. It's going to be so much fun. I'm not going to use the tree because for me, vacay mode is also camping, not just the beach. The beach is my favorite place ever, but I also love camping. So I didn't want to put the palm tree on there. I just want the vacay mode. So I am going to put this on here and hope it's straight. And let's see, I'm kind of going to overlap mode on here. So I'm not going to put that down yet. And I pulled a lot of different colors. I am recording this because I wasn't going to be able to do this as a live, but I couldn't wait to share it with you guys. And I wish I was live so that you could help me pick out my colors. Let's see, I'm going to do the word mode in the coral, I believe. So I probably want coral down here. So I think we're going to go like this. Okay. So you could do all solids. You could do one color on each letter, which I'm going to do, or you could use the hot mess technique. If you've ever seen me do that, it's super fun, super easy, and that could be done as well. So I'm going to set these over here. We do have chalk and ink, chalk paste and ink. I'm using our ink. It is permanent. So when you're inking, you want to make sure that you don't have any residue on your hands, that you don't get any on your project. So you have to be a little more careful than when you're chalking. And I am just going to smooth this on here. It's like buttering toast. Super, super easy. I'm trying not to get that too close to my A. And I'm going to wipe that off a little bit. Okay. So if you can see on there, I got that paste or the ink way too close to my A. So I'm just going to take a baby wipe and wipe that off a little bit, just so I don't get my colors mixed. And I'm cleaning my squeegee. And then we're going to do our bumblebee for our A. Love this bright sunny color. Totally appropriate for vacation. I would love to know in the comments if you have tried our ink. And if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them. It seems a little intimidating at first, but it's super easy. And the more I do it, the more I just want to ink all the things. I've done pillows and dish towels and bags and t-shirts. It's so much fun. So you have to try it. And this month, our paste and our ink jars are buy 3, get 1 free. So that is an amazing deal. We have a color of the month, which I do not have yet. It is called Saucy, and it's a gorgeous, kind of a rustish red color. It's so pretty. I can't wait to get it. Mine should be here next week. And that color of the month is, you can purchase it once you have $75 in products in your cart, and it can be used as part of the buy 3, get 1 free. So it's a great deal. And if you are a Club Couture customer and you spend, I think it's $75. I should have looked. It might be $100 this month. You get a free tote to store your pastes in. I have one. I love it. When I travel, I put my pastes in it. I keep mine, let's see, can you see back there? This way. I just made a new paste holder. I did a reel on it. It's made from crates from Dollar Tree. So that's what I use in my craft room because I'm always pulling my pastes out. But you could easily use that tote in your craft room as well. And my heat press is telling me, use me or turn me off. which is a great reminder. It does shut off by itself if I would forget to shut it off. So I love that about it. Okay, so once I get this done, I'm going to go ahead and peel off these first two letters just so it doesn't dry in the screen. Oh, I love it. Isn't that so cute? Okay. Let me clean my squeegee. And our last color is orange peel. And I'm sorry, I should have told you the other colors I was using. This one is Couture Coral. This one is Eucalyptus. And this last one I'm using is orange peel. Right, let's peel and reveal. It's always the fun part. No matter how many times I do this, I love the peel and reveal part. And as you're peeling, if you see a mistake, you can always lay it back down and re-ink. So cute. I love it. Okay. So, isn't that cute? So I want to put mode here, but I think I want to move it up this way a little bit. So I'm going to dry this so that I can ink over it. And then I'm going to do it in this color. And this would have actually been super cute to do it all in the couture teal as well. So I'm just going to dry these really quick. They need to be dried anyway so that I can heat press, because I'm going to show you how to do that as well so that you can see the whole process. Normally, if I weren't filming, I would let it dry overnight. But since I'm filming, I want to show you the whole process, so I'm going to dry these. And I thought about doing this bright blue. I almost wish I would have done that instead of the eucalyptus, but that's okay. So this is our heat tool, and I am just drying it really well. It dries pretty quickly. Okay, so I think we're good there. So let's see. I think I'm going to fuzz mode just in case. Fuzz this transfer, just so it doesn't pull up my paste. All right, so let's see what I want to do here. Trying to get it even. It's got this cute little curly Q at the end. I'm trying to decide where I want that. Okay, this is not quite as flat as I would like. So I'm going to straighten it out a little bit. And when you put this on the mat, you don't want to stretch it. You want it to be flat, but not stretched. All right. So now let's put our teal on there. And our inks are permanent when you heat press them, heat set it. You can do it with an iron. I love my Cricut heat press though. I use it all the time. I actually used it recently. I got some lace from Amazon for a decorating project. I decorate for the events at our church, and the lace came shrink wrapped, and it was folded. It was not on rolls. They had little ties around it, like bread wrapper ties, and so it had to be ironed before it could be used. So I just used my heat press, and it worked great. I just put it on top of my little heat press pad and ironed the lace. It was super fast, much easier than pulling the iron and the ironing board out. All right, let's peel and reveal. Okay, I've got a spot right there that I missed. So we're going to go back down and cover that again. That's what I love about Chalk Couture. It is easy to fix your mistakes. So cute. Super fun. What do you think? I love it. I can't wait to wear this. All right, so very important, before you take your shirt off of the mat, make sure that there is no ink on your hands. I'm a very messy crafter. You guys know that if you watch me. So I'm making sure my hands are clean. So I am going to loosen this up just a tad from the mat, just because I think it dries easier when it's not stuck to the mat. And I've got little pieces of dried paste down there. Okay, so I'm going to take my heat tool again and dry it. And I will put the Volcano Transfer link in the comments, along with the the ink colors. This would be really fun if you did choose 4 different ink colors. If you don't have any inks in your collection yet, then you could choose 4 and you could alternate them, and you could use the buy 3 get 1 free. So that would be a great way to get started with inking. You could also do the same thing on a bag. I'm going to try it on a tote bag that I have. And I don't have a turquoise tote bag, but wouldn't that be fun to have a matching tote bag to match your t-shirt? I might have to look for one. That would be super fun. You could put the palm tree, you could put on a hat. You could also use, it has oh hey, so you could put that on a hat as well. Or you could put oh hey, vacay mode. That would be cute too. So I'm just making sure that this is dry before I heat set it. Super important so that it doesn't smear. I think this is dry. So let's take out our mat. And I still like to make sure that it doesn't touch itself, just in case there are any ink spots that aren't quite dry. So now I'm getting my mat, which this is my Cricut heat press mat. And I'll put a link in the comments for that as well. You could use a towel, but I just found that the mat works so much better. That's what it's made for. It doesn't have any texture to it. So that way you get a lot nicer impression when you are heat setting. So I just make sure that the whole thing is on the mat. And then you want to take a piece of wax paper and put it over it. And I have my heat press set at 310 degrees for 30 seconds. So because this one is a little bit wider than my heat press, I'm going to do 2 sections. So I'm going to do this section for 30 seconds. You can see this counts down. You guys, I love this thing. It is like the best invention ever. So you just let it count down. And then when it beeps, I'll move it over to the other side. So now let's do this section. And I like to wash all of my shirts. I wash on delicate and then I hang them to dry. I know a lot of people don't like to do that, but I've just always done it. I feel like my clothes last a lot longer and they look nicer. So I just sort them by color and throw some in there that are similar colors. And I just hand wash. So, or use the hand wash or delicate cycle on my washer. And that was too hot and it yellowed a little bit. So then what you do is you take this and turn it wrong side out. And I'm wondering if I had washed this first, if that wouldn't have yellowed like that. It will still be fine. But it's a little bit, it was interesting because I did the bleach on the turquoise shirt and it actually looked off-white when it was done. So now it's a little more off-white than it was, which is fine. So I'm moving this one around a little bit more. This is the back side, and so I'm just going to do it once. And the cool thing is that after you do this and you turn the t-shirt over, you can't even tell that you put ink on there. It's nice and smooth. It looks very professional. It's a great gift if you want to give it as a gift, whether it's a t-shirt or a bag. Okay. So there we go. And I don't know if you can see, it's a little bit yellowed here. So I think what I'm going to do is just press the rest of it so that it's all the same color. And no one will know the difference but us, right? But I love it. I think it's going to be so cute with the bottom just tied in a knot. I like to just knot it like this and then just tuck that knot in. And there we go. Super cute t-shirt. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you loved it. If you have any questions, post them in the comments. And I would love to see a picture if you make something with ink. Thanks for hanging out with me and have an awesome day.